Hello?
Hi, John. This is Ryan Token from the Japanese Robot Association. You responded to a Craigslist ad I'd posted.
I did.
Yes, yes. Do you remember the ad, or do you want me to kind of go over?
I do. Something about a robot in the home.
Yes, a robot beta tester. Well, that's what we're looking for. 50 of them.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let me just ask you. In your household, how many people live there, and is it like a family or is it roommates?
It's a family, and there's my parents and me.
Okay.
And before we go any further, I am in Arizona. Is that a problem?
Oh, no. It's just different places in the wherever we can get somebody to beta test this robot. Location isn't important besides United States. That's for this.
Okay. I just want to make sure because you posted the ad in California, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I posted them all over, so it's
okay.
Yep, and it's so Jara doesn't really, when it comes to where in America, it doesn't matter as long as we get some honest feedback,
Okay,
so,
sounds good.
Yep. So basically, the ad's pretty straightforward. We have a robot that's kind of a humanoid robot. It acts kind of human-like, and it moves around and does stuff and just kind of interacts around the house. So, and basically what we want from people who are participating in this is there's a diary that will be kept for the 15 days, and then there is just honest feedback, like an honest exit interview, just your honest opinion. If you hated it, if it did damage to your walls or anything anything that happens, you just be honest. That's all we ask. Don't give us the answers we're looking for. Give us the answers that you really feel.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Honest, if I can ask you a question.
Yeah.
What is the purpose of this robot?
Well, it's to put it as simple as I can, it is, have you ever, I'm sure you've seen the Jetsons, right? Remember Rosie the Robot?
Yes.
It's
Yes,
that same kind of concept. The Japanese companies are developing a in-house robot that'll interact with the family and help do stuff. And, right now it's kind of, like I said, it's in the beta stages, but ultimately it's going to be the closest thing to slavery that we've ever had since, 150 years ago.
That makes sense, okay.
Yeah. So, but basically this robot won't be programmed to do too many things. It'll mostly be learning and, like scouting out the area, like basically it'll be learning, parameters and, how to maneuver its way around. You can interact with it. It does talk. It is important at night that you do plug. There's a plug on it, and it is important at night that you do plug it into the wall, and that you leave some food and some water next to it, and then nobody can be in the room with it for the next 6 hours.
Okay.
So that's real important. That's a must every night. So.
Okay.
Besides that, the robot will just wander around. It'll probably watch some TV with you guys, or things like that. Ask questions. It is programmed to play certain card games. It really likes the like spades or euchre. It's really into that. It's got that program. So, and it can help with basic things. Carry around. It just it kind of just wants to chill and just wander around most of the time, though. So.
Okay.
Yep. So, do you got some more questions, or?
No, that's it.
Okay. Well, I just want to ensure you on something too. In no way at all, it's not going to be me in a robot costume, and it's not going to be. You just got to trust me on that. It'll actually be a real robot, and although it may sound like me a lot and stuff, it's not. It's a robot. So, but you got to make sure you leave the food and the water and leave it alone for 6 hours a night. So, in a shut door room, that's important.
Okay.
So, and so do not try to take the outer casing off of the robot. Do not. The robot will probably react very angrily and remind you of the rule. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So if you're okay.
The other question I have.
Yeah.
Is the $10,000 paid up front or afterwards?
It's paid up front. It's paid.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely paid up front because otherwise, we are worried that the robot will be abused or something if the people
Okay,
find
I
out the
understand.
truth.
If there is a problem with the robot, is there a number I can call to have it removed?
Possibly. What kind of problems are you foreseeing?
I'm just anticipating if there's any sort of problem at all. If it malfunctions or it turns any kind of hostile. Is there any kind of number I can call to have it removed from my household?
We will have a number. I don't know if somebody can come right away because if there is an incident, if there is an incident, there probably won't be time to get to the phone. Based off of previous
testing.
testing.
It's not a problem that I'm anticipating, but I just want to make sure. That's all.
Yeah, but do be on your guard. Do be on your guard because the thing is the robot is programmed very much like a person, and I have had really some major problems with anger in the past. So basically, it's just a straight up warning that if you make the robot mad, he's likely just to start flipping shit over. It's gonna get real.
Okay.
It's gonna get real up in there.
Okay, not a problem.
Yeah. So if you got and the robot's just gonna show up on your doorstep. Okay, so there's it'll just show up and you just let the robot in. Most importantly, the robot must it does have fluids that it needs to release, and the best way, because they're biodegradable fluids, the best way is just to probably 4 times a day he will excuse himself into the bathroom where he will release the fluids into the toilet. So
okay.
And so that's important. And the robot he likes Mexican food because I think Mexican food tastes good. So the robot will need Mexican food. So for the 15 days, burritos, tacos, things like that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So I think we'll just go ahead and ship the robot over to you now.
Okay. How are you going to transfer the money?
The robot will bring a check.
Okay.
I ask that you wait until Tuesday because the robot will probably be there about Sunday afternoon. He's going to show up, probably take a bus or something. Don't cash the check till Tuesday, please.
Okay.
The robot does not get paid until Monday at midnight, so don't cash it till Tuesday.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Excellent. All right. We'll get that robot right out to you.
All right. Sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh my God.
I think they'll know. I really don't.
I like Mexican food, so the robot will need Mexican food.
And I made sure I told him. I was like, and it's not me in the robot costume. I promise you, it's not me in the robot.
It's not me. If it sounds like me, it's not me.
Is that guy just stupid? Or was he playing along?
I think he was playing along.
It must be.
There's no way that he's stupid.
I don't know, dude. Every time I say there's no way, some guy comes along and says, I'll put Gatorade in his blood or exchange it or allow me to put Satan into his body.
Yeah.